And also, I want to thank our other sponsor, SumoLounge.com. Go to SumoLounge.com and get a chair for Cyber Monday. Once you got to go all digital. The only chair that can flow freely into the digital realm is, of course, a Sumo. So you're going to want to sit on one of those before you surf the web. Did you guys used to say surf the web?
I still say it.
Surf the net. I used to tell my parents, I'm going to take a drive down the information superhighway.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
See where I end up.
Yeah.
I call it the World Wide Web still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I call it the interwebs.
Actually,
I've never heard that.
You know what's funny?
That's funny. What?
I think it may have been somebody we all know. I can't remember specifically who posted it, but somebody posted a video they found of the internet in 1998. They filmed a VHS tape of themselves just browsing the internet, and it was really interesting to look at. I watched it for a little bit, and I was like,
interesting.
I was watching it, and there was just a bunch of text on the screen. Like it looked like they were loading up code, and I was like, okay, maybe they're loading up a web browser or something. I was watching it, like waiting, like is something gonna fucking happen here? And then I realized, like, oh, this dude's in a chat room.
He's just reading.
This is it.
Yeah.
There's nothing loading. They're just reading lines of text. And then I remember, like, yeah, that's what I used to do way back when on the internet. I'd go into Simpsons chat rooms, and I would just, like, put a line of my thoughts on tonight's Simpson episode or whatever.
I remember I got our ISP at the time was AOL, banned my family from the service because I was in a chat room, and it was over 40 Canadians. And me and my friends would just find random chat rooms to chat in that already existed and just take them over.
Over 40 Canadians.
So we found one that was like, Canadians, over 40. And so we would take over that chat for no reason, just because it was random. We would use that as our like after school chat room. And people would come in all the time and go like, what is this shit? And we tell them, hey, fuck off, hey! We'd have all these Canadian insults and tell them to fuck off. And then all of a sudden we couldn't connect one day.
Can we insult some of our Canadian... They have thick skins. They're tough, hardy people.
All they end up saying is sorry.
Yeah. But anyway, what were some of your insults? Your Canadian insults? You call them
I was in junior high, so it was all like goofy, random,
Go drink some maple syrup.
It was like racist stuff.
No, yeah.
Go ride a moose.
Call them Mountie.
Yeah, you mounted police officer.
Wow,
It was just,
you're burning them.
That's right.
I think I kept.
Hoser.
I think I told someone.
No holds
I'm
barred.
I'm out of them.
That's all they got.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, anyway, all this stuff, we couldn't connect one day, and so we called AOL, and they told us I'd been banned. And my dad was like, why the hell have we been banned? And he said someone has been consistently harassing one of our chat rooms.
Uh-oh.
And it was like, harassing, how so? And the guy read the transcript over the phone. And at first, my dad was mad. But then it turned into, and I felt awkward.
Yeah.
But then it just became hilarious because then my dad just put it on speakerphone and let the guy go.
Oh, great.
And it was just, eat some fucking ham, you Canadians. Hey, you Canadians. Hey, do you like ham? Do you, stuff like that. So anyway.
Really ham related.
Yeah, I thought ham was really funny.
Should have gone for the poutine, but maybe you didn't know about it.
Even back then, you knew bacon was funny in some form.
In some form.
Canadian.
He started that whole thing.
Yeah.
I can start the bacon joke.
So anyway, so we're back on that. Anyway.
So, check out this video if you want to see a relic from the past. Look up, dude, from like 1998, VHS filled with internet.
That sounds cool.
He opens up Netscape at one point and goes to an anime website and has to wait for the images on the page to load.
I
remember going
so long.
I remember going to Eva image galleries. You just search Neon Genesis Evangelion image gallery.
Yeah.
In like, what was the search engine back there?
Alta Vista.
Netscape Navigator was at my dad's work computer.
Yeah.
I would go there on the weekend. I would ride my bike to his office and use. And
it's funny because
pictures of
websites nowadays are all simplified and streamlined and like less is more approach, but that's because you take for granted no loading times. Because back then, every page you went to, you had to stay on it for a while because it took a while to load.
Yeah.
So you got to put all these interesting, stupid pictures because, hey, this is the only website I'm looking at for this is the only page I'm looking at for the next 20 minutes.
I think those image galleries would load like maybe 10 images and I'd have to scroll down and be like, oh, that one's cool, save. And I would save them on the floppy disks and take them home.
And show them off.
I probably have those.
Check out my floppies.
Do you recall the first image you ever downloaded on the computer? Is that too specific a memory?
I don't remember that.
It's probably
because
pornography.
I had the internet, I remember because I had the internet so early on. I had the internet in '92, and it looked like
I had it in '91.
It looked like NES. I mean, it was like 8-bit color and stuff. But eventually, around '94 or so, we got the earliest version of America Online.
I got that in '93.
Oh shit. Well, they were saying now you can download images. Oh, okay. And we let it sit for 2 hours as I downloaded an image of Rockapella.
Oh,
no joke.
Whoa, the band from Carmen Sandiego?
From Carmen Sandiego.
What?
Yeah, I used to go on their website. I used to go on the Carmen Sandiego like page or whatever, and it was like, click this, and you could actually see an image. It's like, okay. And I came back hours later, and it was like half of Rockapella going like that.
Were they cool-looking dudes?
There were girls in there, too.
There were?
No.
I don't remember Rockapella.
Wow. Bigotry. Bigotry in Carmen Sandiego. What's up with that?
Rockapella.
Yeah, Garrett doesn't remember.
Where in the world is equality?
Yeah, nowhere. That's for fucking sure.